In this video, we'll uncover the top 5 unknown stories of Genghis Khan. You think you know him as the ruthless conqueror, the unstoppable force who carved out the largest contiguous land empire in history. But what if I told you the true story is far more complex, more personal and more brutal than any history book dares to tell? For centuries, we've seen Genghis Khan as a one-dimensional figure, a man of war and nothing more. But the man born Temujin was a survivor forged in unimaginable hardship. Abandoned by his own tribe, forced to live in the wilderness, and hunted by his enemies. This isn't just a story about a king rising to power. It's the story of a boy who lost everything and built an empire from the ashes of his broken family. This is the story of Temujin, the story of Genghis Khan. And we're starting with a secret few people know. Fact number 1. The unlikely ally who became his greatest rival. Before he was Genghis Khan, a young Temujin was a fugitive. His childhood was a constant struggle for survival. But he found a brother in arms, a sworn blood brother named Jamuka. They were inseparable, sharing everything, including the dream of uniting the Mongol tribes. Jamuka was a fierce warrior, a charismatic leader, and a crucial ally. But as Temujin's power grew, so did the friction between them. Their brotherhood fractured, leading to a brutal civil war. Jamuka became Temujin's most formidable rival, and their final confrontation wasn't just a battle for power. It was a tragic clash between two men who had once been family. Fact number 2. The surprising role of women in his empire. While the Mongol Empire is often seen as a hyper-masculine world of conquest, women played a shockingly powerful role. Genghis Khan's own mother, Hoelun, was a fierce and wise matriarch. After his father was poisoned, she held their family together against all odds, teaching her children how to survive in the wilderness. Later, his first wife, Berta, was not just a consort, she was a trusted advisor. Her kidnapping and Temujin's quest to rescue her was a catalyst for his rise. These weren't just women on the sidelines, they were the backbone of his survival and the foundation of his empire. Fact number 3. His shocking strategy for religious tolerance. You might expect a man of his time to enforce a single religion, but Genghis Khan was a pragmatist. He understood that a diverse empire required a delicate touch. So, he instituted a policy of religious freedom. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, and shamans were all welcome in his court. He even exempted religious leaders from taxes. This wasn't out of a sudden humanitarian streak. It was a brilliant political move. By embracing all faiths, he secured the loyalty of conquered peoples and prevented the internal strife that plagued so many other empires. He unified through tolerance, a strategy far ahead of his time. Fact number 4. The unbelievable story of his law code. Every empire needs laws, but Genghis Khan's were unique. He created a written code called the Yasa. It was a set of laws that governed everything from military discipline to social order. The punishments were severe, but the principles were revolutionary. Theft was a capital offense. Adultery was forbidden. And perhaps most surprisingly, the Yasa made it illegal to lie to one's Khan. But what's truly shocking is what happened after his death. The Mongols considered the Yasa so sacred that they continued to follow it for centuries, often above local laws. It was a legal framework that outlived its creator and shaped the destiny of his dynasty. Fact number 5. The mysterious end and the secrets of his tomb. The death of Genghis Khan is shrouded in mystery. The official story is that he died of illness during a campaign, but legends say he fell off his horse, or was assassinated, or even died at the hands of a captured princess. The truth is, no one knows for sure. What we do know is that he was buried in an unmarked grave, a secret location that has never been found. According to legend, his funeral procession killed anyone they encountered to protect the location. Then, after the burial, The soldiers who dug the grave were themselves killed to ensure the secret would die with them. The final resting place of the Great Khan remains one of history's most tantalizing, unsolved mysteries. Bonus fact: the genetic legacy that spans the globe. Prepare for a real wow moment. The conquests of Genghis Khan had a lasting impact far beyond the battlefield. A 2003 genetic study found that a significant portion of the world's population, about 1 in every 200 men, carries a Y chromosome lineage that originated in Mongolia about 1,000 years ago. Scientists believe this lineage is linked to Genghis Khan and his male line descendants. Think about that for a second. The DNA of the great conqueror and his family is still very much a part of the world today, living on in millions of people across Asia and beyond. His biological legacy is as vast as his empire. Genghis Khan wasn't just a warrior, he was a survivor, a politician, a visionary, and a father. He built an empire that changed the world, and his story is a testament to what a single person, forged in adversity, can achieve. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the untold stories of history's most fascinating figures, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments what other historical mysteries you want us to uncover next.